Good morning, folks. It's Papa, and this video is just going to be some little pieces of different things and some ideas and some plans I have. So I hope you enjoy it. It's not too long, and I've got some projects I'm fixing to go work on, and that'll be in another video. Let me say this. I may get time today. It's very, very cool, and Gigi and all of them are gone, so I've got some time off. Hey, I'll be in charge. I'm in charge when she's gone. I may sit down out here after a while and tell you the cornfield story. And I've got rain all over my glasses. But I've got my boy here. He's waiting for a story, and I got my girl over here waiting for a story. And I don't know if you can see her way over there is little Soph waiting for a story. And my little boy's here. My little Roman here somewhere. He's here somewhere. I was talking to Lester out in the yard there a minute ago. And little Roman come out, and Lester says, well, Heidi hurt him? Because she's kind of restless. And no, they sleep together. They ain't going to hurt him. And then I took Lester back over to Jake's. That's where he was going. And I started to come home. Little Roman had come almost to Jake's house, trying to keep up with Pawpaw. So, anyway, I'm going to put all this stuff together. I hope you guys enjoy it, and talk to y'all later, and I love y'all. Hope you enjoy it. Maybe this is why Mama Cat likes me so much. I start my morning off feeding her. She comes out, this is where I feed her on this little platform here. So dogs and nobody can get her food. And I'll put that there for the babies. Or Buddy Cat someday. Well, she made it herself, but Buddy Cat likes to eat by himself, so you gotta leave him something separate. So he may have to come over here and eat on this part here. Anyway, I start out every morning feeding her first. That's my first chore. And well, actually, as soon as Heidi comes back in for her little morning run, and when I first let her out, she has to go out and use the bathroom, she eats first. Then I come directly out here, Mama Cat's next. And then I'll work my way on out to the goats and the calves and get them all done. It's kind of rainy here this morning. And it's kind of rainy. Mama goat over here, old Mama Annie, she's waiting patiently. Gigi and Sister Kim and Lulu and Breezy and Brindley and Uncle Dan, and they all on a little day trip this morning for a little train ride. They get kind of a little outing. They could all be together because school's out this week. And I stayed here. I had some things I wanted to do, and I didn't really care for the long ride up to the train. Several hours to get there. And Ellie stayed here. Me and Ellie have been hanging out together this morning, waiting on the rain to kind of clear out, and I don't know if it's going to clear out or not. I'm fixing to go ahead and get on out in it. It's not raining right this minute. And what do y'all want? What do y'all want? If you look at the one in the back, that's the one that got caught by the hawk. And she's doing good. It's a little female. You see she's kind of ragged. She's kind of ragged, old feathers hanging, but she's fine. Physically, she's okay. Just cosmetically, she needs a little help. All right, my girl here is waiting. It's just, Pawpaw, how long does it take for you to talk? I'm ready to go. I've had my breakfast. I'm ready to roll. All right, baby girl, let's go. It don't matter at all if we're early or if we're late. My boy is in Ivan's alley. I see somebody looking through that through that crack. Yeah, there he is, soaking wet. Been out there with the calves, playing around. I'll bring the food. That was that little girl's food. She was here early. Hey, old Roman, don't get in the way. Roman, there you go. All right. My goodness, you need grooming. You need grooming. My goodness, what am I gonna do with you, son? You know, this fixed. He's starting to get winter hair, and he's still got a little bit of that stuff left from last year, his baby hair. But it's coming out, still comes out, but I can see it when he's not wet. He's wet right now. When he's dry, you can see some of the long winter hair coming in. It's like different somehow. All right, look. It's not cold today. It's nice and cool, but it's wet. And it's wet. And I don't know why. Come on, Paw. Stand up. I don't know why he goes out in the rain. I saw him come out of his stall this morning when it was raining. Looked out, saw it raining, and walked right on out in it. Like a big donkey. Uh-oh, didn't mean to say that. Didn't mean to say it, sorry. All right, man, Heidi going for a ride, I'll be back. Roman, you're in charge. Roman's in charge. All right. Look at all these guys eating together so peaceful. I throw them some treats and stuff. They've all had breakfast. They've had breakfast. Now they got some treats. And they just, look at them. We're all brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. Ivan and Sophie are up eating on the pavilion. These guys are getting treats. Heidi and I fix to take a little ride. All right, guys, y'all doing real good. I love how y'all get along. Y'all love goats, love calves. Y'all love babies. It's rainy today, so me and Heidi gonna get on out of here. Miracle, you okay, baby? They do get along good, and I like that. They're not, trying to hurt one or knock one around. Look at her right there beside Little Red. Yeah, Little Red reaching over. Little Red got you pushed down, baby. You got to move out. I'm trying to, Papa. I'm trying to. Her neck's heavy. All right, we're out of here. Y'all get along good. I'm real proud of you. We're gonna make a quick run this morning. Like I say, run a little late. Gigi and all of them are gone. I told you about when they went for a train ride. The train, about a 2-hour trip from Palestine, I think, over to Rusk, Texas. And then they have a meal for them, and they was able to rent the caboose just for themselves. It's just for this purpose. And she called her having a great time. I didn't care to go on that long drive up there. It's about a 3-hour trip up there and 3 hours back. The train ride would be fine. But when I've sat down for so long, listen to me, when I've sat down for a long, long time, like that, my knees get stiff. Even though I'm getting the shots and the joints don't like hurt, they still stiffen up. If you know what I mean. Some of you folks getting up close to my age, you may know. When I say about stiff joints, you know what I'm talking about. But they get stiff. And so I just declined to go. I may go later on this year if they go back. They're having such a great time, they may go back. It wasn't that expensive. Daniel was off this week, Lou was off, so they all wanted to go together. And I know that Levi's having a great time. But I got some projects I want to try to get done while just me and Heidi are here. Ellie's hanging out with me. He went down to help his dad a little bit around the sanctuary. He'll be back. And I want to come check on the cows real fast. And then I got to go back where I was putting that rock and try to spread that rock out. I want to get the house washed off good the next week or so, and then if I need to, I'll repaint it. I can tell more about it after I wash it good. There they all laid up. They like this cool air too. Little misty rain. They like it. I like it too, Hattie. You like it too, don't you, baby? Yeah, we like it. We can do a lot more when it's cool. And if it stays cool like it's all day, I tell you what, I may just sit down out there and tell y'all that cornfield story and make it into a different video. It might be interesting to you. Some of you guys live up around Iowa. You've seen cornfields as far as I can see, so it might not impress you. But it was impressive to us because we had to pick it. We had to pick it. But anyway, I'll tell you about it. We're going to make this circle here real quick and get out of here. Jake's building a hog trap here. And I want to come see his progress. Looks like he got started and run out of energy. There's those dark woods back in there, folks. Bigfoot, I know you back there. Me and Heidi will outrun you. Come out of there right now. If something jumped up, I'd be in bad shape. If something jumped up out of the woods out there and started running at me. That's dark woods, big woods. They go forever, and they're thick like that. Thick. Let me show you something real quick. Then I'm gonna cut this off. That's called switch cane. It gets big. It'll get big enough to make a fishing pole. Growing up, that's what we made our fishing poles from. Cows love this stuff. It's called switch cane. Cows love this stuff. Cows can get out in these old woods like that and just go for miles eating this stuff. And like I say, it'll get big. It'll get 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 foot tall and that big around. You can cut them off at the bottom and make good fishing poles, let them dry out. That's where we used to get all our fishing poles. But anyway, it's called switch cane. That stuff used to cover almost all these woods, but now there's no cattle in there. That's why it's growing up again. Used to be some cattle in there, but it's growing up again now. All right, Heidi, let's go, baby. Let's go. Before something comes out of that switch cane. And I have to take that club and start beating it. Let's go, baby. Jake probably got scared. That's why he didn't come back. That's why he didn't finish it. Probably something made a noise and he cut out. Oh, Jake. All right, I'm gonna cut that off and we're gonna get out of these woods and let's go back. You know, when the cows all lay up like that down here, I don't worry about that. If they was heading for the house in a big hurry, and I wouldn't let Heidi off this mule. I'd still drive back, but I wouldn't let her off. I'd be afraid something might try to grab her. The river's right over there. Can't get down to it. You got it fenced off to keep cattle from crossing. If cattle have access to a river, that don't matter how much you feed them on this side, they're going to cross it. It's like that greener on the other side. Well, that's the way cattle are with the river. They will find a place to cross it. And they get them old big woods over there, you might not ever get them back. Well, that's a river right through here. Then it goes way back in our land, goes way back over and the other way, bordering it all the way back. It goes. Anyway, cattle like to cross the river. Now, I don't know how many times in my lifetime we've had to cross the river and go looking for them. saddle your horse up and ride back in there with your dogs and calling them and calling them. And finally you'd hear one answer you. Might be 2 miles back in there somewhere. You'd hear barely a faint cow call. You'd finally locate them and drive them home. Crazy things. So now we keep the river fenced off to avoid that. But I sure ain't up to riding back in here no more looking for them. What we hiding? We ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it, Pawpaw. We got better things to do, like riding. All right, I'm back on the field, bro. I'll talk to you guys later. That's my girl. That's my boss girl right there. All right, I'm gonna give y'all kind of an update on what my plans are. And you know, plans sometimes change, you know. In about 2 weeks, about November the 1st, or in that neighborhood, I'm gonna take these 4, Miracle, Queenie, Princess, and Little Red, down to Moses, where Moses and Zippy are. Okay. I'm gonna bring Big Boy and those mama goats up here. They're going to be in this pasture here, right here, for the winter, hopefully, in this pasture here. The young goats I have her. I've got little Moki there, and I've got, I've got about 6 or 7 young goats, you know, including little old Sophie, that age group, that I'm going to put over here where my garden space was. And I'll close that gate. That'll separate the young goats from the older goats. I don't want the younger goats bred yet. And I've got the little ones. I'm talking about the little ones. I got 4 little ones. I will take them and probably put them in that little pen that, you know, remember the little jailhouse the little jailhouse I made for little Karen? Well, they'll probably go in there. They'll have their own little room to themselves, and they'll be able to eat without anybody beating them up or trying to take their food away from them. And they won't be able to get to their moms because they'll be weaning. And I think that's where we'll go into the winter. There may be some slight changes. Yeah, I normally feed my big cows in here where my garden is, because I do that for a purpose. I like to get that cow manure, great fertilizer. Naturally, they eat that hay, and they're going to be standing around the hay, and they're going to do their little business. And come spring, when I stop feeding, I'll plow all that under. I'll plow it under deep, and it'll decompose down deep. And in doing so, that I plowed under last year will be kind of being brought to the top. It's already decomposed, and it's going to make great fertilizer. And if you guys saw my garden last year, that's the reason. That we had some good rains. And that's my plan. That's my long range plan. Okay, that's my long range plan. And like I say, sometimes things change. But that's what we're gonna try to do. All right, I want to bring y'all up to date. I'm gonna try to put a video together with all this on it. Hope it's worth watching. Hope you enjoy it, and if I need to, I'll add something to it. We love you guys, and in case I don't add to it, see you later. I got a little correction I want to make on this video I just put together. I told you about my plans about where the goats and the calves will be going. Now, I mentioned little Sophie being over here with the other goats, but she will not be there with them. That's where the young goats would go, but we all know Sophie will be with Ivan. Okay, I want to clarify that, because I know someone's going to say, well, I thought Sophie was going to be with Ivan. Well, yes, she will be. Ivan, that's his girl. That's his girl. So anyway, I just want to clarify that. She will be staying with Ivan. The young goats will be in this pen. Big Boy, the older mamas, will be in the other pen. The calves will all be down where Moses is at. And little Sophie and little Ivan have their own little stall, their own little holding pen. And every day they'll come into the front yards, multiple yards, on porches, in their garages, yeah, and on the pavilion. That's where they'll be going every day. All right, guys, I just want to clarify that. To me, this is so cute. Little fat girl and her running mate. Over here in Dan's yard, I heard Dan holler a while ago. Dan run him out of his barn. And look here. Here he comes. Hey, little man. Hey, little man. Papa's not working over here. I'm going around the side of the house to show these folks something. I had to stop here and see two over here eating in Dan's yard. Well, fine. Get on the back of my mule. Yeah. Get up there. You're a good baby boy. Yes, you are. That's my man, that's my little man. All right. I'm fixing to drive. You gonna get off? All right, that's better. Me and Hattie gotta show these folks what we did yesterday. And about to go help him. So let's drive over here and I'll show you something. Yeah, anyway, Dan come up. Dan been working on the driveway. He come up and there's both of them standing inside his barn. They've got everything pit up. They can't get a hold of nothing, but he didn't want them in there messing up. Anyway, Dan took rock from here, from our rock pile. We buy this rock. When we get low, we'll buy a few loads for our driveways. And anyway, he brought 3 loads over here. And I haven't spread it out yet. I will. He spread some with his tractor, but I told him this last bit, just pile it up, and I'll put that extra board here that you see laying there. I'll put it on this side from that post there over to here. Then I'll take the rake and spread that out. And that'll be that way the guineas can't scatter sand all up on the side of the house. And then I'll get my pressure washer and I'll wash this house. It is filthy. And if it needs repainting, I'll paint it. But if not, I would for sure wash it. The whole house all the way around. It's worse on this side because the guineas are over here and they sling dirt, and you can see it'll be a cloud of dirt out here. The whole group shows up here scratching the sand trying to get bugs. All right, I'll let you guys go. I see my boy, well, my little boy, and then one of my big boys are up here. Loving on old cutie pie. All right, our little Seamus. And little Roman will be over here in a minute. He watches where people are working. That's where he goes. Whoops. I ain't gonna answer. Well, I will answer. Hang on, guys. Well, it's treat time. Ivan and little Sophie wanted treats. That's my babies. Ivan never lost that long hair under his tummy. Now I brushed, and you can't pull it out. It's stuck. I don't know, Ivan. And I think he's starting to get his little winter coat again. I see some little long hairs coming out on his back. Little long, light colored hairs. So maybe start to gather his winter coat. That's all of them, guys. Y'all can't eat too much. Look here. I'll give you a handful. I know. Y'all not gonna just sit out here and gorge yourselves. Come on. Not gonna do it. That's it. That's it, Ivan. Oh, these two are partners. Partners in crime. It's funny to see them out there together going one place to the other, seeing what they can get into. Yeah, y'all bad. Y'all bad kids. I love you. Look over here on the floor. What about me, Pawpaw? Well, you're asleep, dude. And Heidi and I just got back from helping Sister Kim. Sister Kim's got a little project started. Debbie gave her a little storeroom that she wasn't using, and Kim can make a feed room out of it. It's a nice little building, or was, we thought, but it was starting to kind of come apart underneath. So when Uncle Dan hooked onto it with his tractor, it had his own skids and started sliding it across the ground. The skids come loose, but they didn't just want to stick in the dirt, so it's almost coming apart. Had a bunch of junk in it, been in there since Hurricane Harvey, and so me and her been cleaning it out and putting it all in the dumpster. And Dad, I have to go back down when he has some time. We can all work on it together and try to jack it up and just strengthen it somehow, braces, and then pull it wherever he wants to pull it, and then try to put a new floor in it. Then it'll be fine. But right now it looks pretty ragged out. Ivan, you're not gonna get no more right now, son. Not no more right now. Pawpaw Pavilion. Y'all not getting no more right now on my Pawpaw Pavilion. All right, I got some chores to do. I got chores. Y'all don't have chores. Y'all don't have chores, Ivan. All right, guys, y'all seen enough of these bunch of, I can't call them animals. No, they're not animals. I love you, buddy. I do love you. I do love you. All right, guys, let y'all go.